Recording. This will be recorded, so if you wanted to look back at this, you can click the link to replay any of the CubeFit stretch and flows. This is Lynn Lafferty in Houston. Get my video spotlight up. We are getting ready to stretch and flow. Happy Friday! It's Friday, y'all, yay! All right, so we're going to start in a seated position in your chairs on the edge. So I'm starting my timer now. You've got stretch and flow. We're going to start with a seated spinal flow. So we're doing a forward flexion first. I want you to go ahead and fold all the way forward, wrap your arms around your shins, get that back flexion, and then we're going to reverse it and go into full extension. You can hang on to the arms of your chair if you need to. Open that chest up, rotate those shoulders back, folding forward again into full flexion. Wrap those arms around the shins. Reverse, go into full extension. Open the chest, rotate the arms out. One more time. Fold forward, full flexion, hug the knees. Give a little squiggle if you need to. And then open up. Open the chest, open the hands. Then we're going into some lateral flexion. So we're reaching to the side. See if you can touch the floor, and you can hang on to your chair, the arm of your chair if you need to. Back to middle. Face you a little bit. Lateral flex, stretch all those sides. Come back to middle. Stretch. Reach for the floor. Reach. My fingers are just barely touching before I feel a really, really tight stretch in my sides. I've been stuck behind a computer today. How about you? Fridays, lots of admin stuff. Back to middle. All right, and so now we're going into a diagonal rotation. So you're going to hang on to the side of your chair with your right hand, and you're going to reach up and back with your left. Lean back just slightly. Reach, reach, reach. And then I want you to look down at the floor, bring your chest down, and then open your chest up to the ceiling, and come back to middle. And we're going to go to the other side. Hang on to the side of your chair with your left hand, reach with your right, reach to that corner, face the floor at the chest, open the chest up to the sky, come back to middle. One more time each side, left side. Reach down to the floor. You should feel good. Spinal flexion in that thoracic spine. Open the chest to the ceiling and relax down. Reaching with the right arm, diagonal. Close that chest down to the floor. Open the chest up to the ceiling and relax down. Nice work. So now we're going to go into a leg flow. Let me turn a little bit sideways. This is going to be a hamstring sweep, but we're going to be alternating legs. So one leg is bent. I'll start with my left leg bent. My right leg out straight. Can you see? You won't be able to see my heel. But I want you to make sure your toe is pulled towards your face and your heel is resting on the ground. And that's what you're going to do each time you switch legs. So you're going for a full-on sweep down the leg and alternate. Sweep down the leg and right back up it. Alternate sides. So you can only do one arm or you can do both arms. With one arm, you can always control how much tension you feel in your low back by propping up on your bent leg. Sweep down. So you should feel a hamstring stretch in this. Remember, toe is up, pulled up towards your face. If you've got both arms going, you can go down the back of your leg, right over your toe, up the front of your leg. A couple more. I can hear the wind in my microphone. I apologize if you hear it too. And up. Relax. Now you're going to bend a leg. Gosh, I have black on black on black. This chair is black, my pants are black. Cross the leg over. I've got my right leg crossed over my left. Make sure you're seated on the edge of your chair where you won't fall off because you're going to lean forward on this. So take your chin over your shin a little bit. And then hanging onto your leg, I want you to slowly reach your fingertips to the side, back to the middle, and go to the other side. If you need to hang on to your leg, that's fine. So once I get to the left, I feel a big stretch in my right hip. Come back to the middle and go to the other side. So we're just playing with a few angles with these hip stretches. If you need to hang on to the side of your chair, remember, you can always do that. Control that tension that you feel in your back. Find a place where you can feel those stretches in your hip. This is why we have the leg crossed over. Other side. Okay, back to middle. Let's switch legs out. Now for me, I've been in the fitness industry for a long time. My hips and my back are always the tightest thing. Lean forward first, chin over your shin. You may notice your hamstrings start to reach side to side. I'm reaching to my left. No big deal, but when I go to my right, my left hip, oh yeah, right there. We're going to side, alternating. I'm going to hold this one. My left side, hold the arms on my chair on this side. My left side is really tight. Can you tell which side is tighter for you? Slide, reach, 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 and back to middle. Man, we got to get those hips loosened up. Okay, now we're standing. Let me push this chair out of the way. We've got a standing flow next. Now, if you remember in the chair we seated, we had one leg out with the toe up, heel down. We did a hamstring sweep. We're going to do the same thing in a standing position. All you're doing is balancing on one leg. So sweep down the back of your leg and up the front, and we're going to alternate. Sweep down the back of your leg. So it's really kind of a dynamic stretch in that hamstring. We're not holding it. Just a quick little stretch and right back up, but under control with speed and tension. Good. Alternating sides. This should feel like a quick little stretch and right back up. Nice. And stop. Now, the next one, we're going to do a knee hugger. Now, you may need a desk or a chair to hang on to because you're going to balance on one leg. You're literally going to hug a knee to your chest. If you need to hang on for balance, I'm holding my right knee with my right hand. And if I had something, I could hold on with my left hand. Hug it up, switch it out. Pull it up. Relax it. We're switching sides. Ooh, ooh, my balance. Try it. Working on balance too. Here we go. Switch sides. Yee. Okay, there we go. I'm sticking my right leg. One more each side. One more on the left. This is the least balanced side. There we go. Now we're going to the back. Let's stretch the quads. So you're going to grab a shin, quick pull. Grab a shin, quick pull. Once again, boy, I need something higher. You can hang on to your desk. No, I'm going to get this. I'm going to stick this balance. Here we go. Alternating sides. Quick pull. Grab a shin, pull it back. We're stretching the top of these legs here, these quads. And I'm a mover when I stretch. Look, I'm walking closer to the camera. Did I say one more? There we go. Okay. So now we're going into a lateral shift to stretch these adductors, which are groin muscles, inner thighs. A little bit wide stance, and you're going to shift. I'm going to go a little bit diagonal. Shift your weight to one side. Both heels and toes should stay flat on the ground. So you're not going to lift up at all. Keep both feet flat on the ground. You're just shifting sides. Feel a stretch in that long, straight leg. Come back to middle. And then shift to the other side. You can prop your body weight on your hand if you need to. Back to middle. Stretch. Middle. Stretch. Good. Up. Little shifts. And you should notice as you go along that you can get a little bit further the more that they stretch out. That's the purpose of stretching, right? We'll go one more right and one more left. All right. Relax. Standing up nice and tall, arms overhead. You're going to give a big stretch in those shoulders all the way to the ceiling. Almost like you're going to pull your hands out of socket. Stretch high, high, high. And then slide them all the way down, like you're going to touch your elbows back in the back. Big stretch across the front of the shoulders and the chest. Stretch it up again, really, really high. I just kind of walk around because it's just my fidgeting in me that makes me walk around and shift. Slide them down, squeeze them back. You can stand perfectly still if you prefer. But it's Friday, aren't you antsy to move around? Yee, stretch. Squeeze, slide them down. Roll the neck around if you need to. All right, arms up at a goalpost position. Squeeze them together. I'm looking for a big stretch behind the shoulders. Open them up wide, big stretch across the chest. Squeeze them together. Open up wide. Squeeze. Open up wide. Squeeze. Open up wide and relax. Shake them out. One more big forward flexion in the spine, best you can. Hold yourself in your hands if you need to, all the way down. Reach for the floor. Oh, big breath at the bottom, and then start to roll up. If you need to, walk your hands up your legs. That will help support your spine. All the way up. Standing, looking right at me. Great job. Way to close out a Friday, y'all. Thanks for joining me again. This is Lynn Lafferty in Houston. I had to move some chairs out of the way. I was the sub for CubeFit Stretch and Flow. Shannon is out today. I'm using her computer, so I apologize. You saw her picture. We'll see you next week. Thank you.